Lisa Donner here from Liberty Nation, and with me today is author Jeff Charles, who's written a fascinating article on who's winning the culture war. Jeff, in part one, you say, the point is conservatives are now in a position where we can seize a stronger position of influence in American society. Can you tell us briefly why you believe that to be true?
Yeah, sure. Right now, what I see is a big opportunity for conservatives to gain more prominence in the culture. A lot of people think that the left has already won the culture war, which isn't quite true. Now, they have made a lot of inroads and they own a lot of the institutions that are used to spread ideas. But conservatives have a prime opportunity. And the evidence of that is last year's election. Not only did President Trump win, but Republicans swept Congress. And now we have most of the governorships in the country. So there is an opportunity here that people can see. And people who may be more in the middle have rejected the left's policies. That's why the results of the elections are what they are.
Interesting. In part two, you say the key to earning more influence is to identify the areas where conservative ideas can win out over the left ideas. What are some of those ideas?
Great question. So the culture war is made up of a lot of different issues. Some of those issues we probably can't win right now, unfortunately. But there are plenty of issues where the American public agrees with us, like when it comes to the threat of radical Islamic terrorism. Most Americans are concerned about the threat of Islamic terrorism in the United States, and you only have to look at Europe to see why. Another issue would be illegal immigration. Even though the left tells us that people who are against illegal immigration are xenophobic or racist, the American public isn't buying that. And the stats show that the majority of Americans are concerned about the flow of immigrants coming into the nation illegally. So those are two issues right there. Another issue is free speech. Conservatives win on this issue because most Americans believe that free speech is protected, even if it's offensive. And right now, you see a big push on the left to minimize free speech that they don't agree with.
Excellent points. In part three, you write, what is the best way for conservatives to combat the left's influence over American culture? The answer is simple. We need to expose their faults. All right, Jeff, let's talk about a few of their key faults.
The left has really revealed a lot of their flaws in the past few years. One of those would be their obsession with race and their obsession with intersectionality. They've taken these ideas to an extreme that has repulsed a lot of Americans. So now people are basically trumpeting their victimhood and oppression in a way that pushes people away.
Thank you very much. Author Jeff Charles. Read his fascinating series on culture wars right here on Liberty Nation. It was also picked up by CNS News and Yahoo.com. I'm Lisa Donner, and this is LNTV.